Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back. So I'm doing this reading on Sunday for Monday, actually for the week of the 10th. Okay? The reason being is I'm taking my daughter to college and will be out of town and busy getting her settled into her dorm. So I want to thank you all for your support and understanding. Okay, so let's get started. Let's ask for clear, precise messages from the angelic realm, angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, Lord Jesus, and all of the white light of Jesus the Christ. Give us precise messages for the week commencing 10th of August 2020. For whatever reason, I felt to pray out loud prior to that, so there may be some of you who really need to voice your prayer conversation with the universe, the angels. Okay, so you are free. You have freed yourself from a binding situation that was literally going nowhere, right? You can, if you're still up in your head about each one of these swords, meaning each lesson that you've learned, everything that you've been through, know that you're freeing yourself now. Too, this week is all about freeing yourself and knowing that your stability and security really relies on that, right? She's wearing a whole, like a white gown, red. So she's breaking free from not believing in herself. She's breaking free to know that she can get out of her own way, get out of her misery, right? If it is misery, it doesn't necessarily have to be, but look, see, she got out. Yep. She got out of fear, going back to the way it was, learning the lessons and saying, I'm not scared anymore. I'm out. Really. I'm breaking free from anything toxic. I have embraced and released. Sending all of those thoughts out. I'm very clear with what it is I want now that I have released myself from a self-imposed prison of fear. Beautiful. And a lot of people are doing that now because they were gaining their strength. They're finding their way. This person is finding, if this applies to you, you're finding your way. And I heard finding your way home, right? Because that's all we're doing here. We're on our journey back home. Beautiful. You need to be proud of yourself too. This universe, God is saying, be proud of where you've come and what you've learned. And here, this is an offering of the crown to give you as a token of what you have succumbed. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay. I love it. I love it, love it. Yes, I love it. Because when you get out of that self-imposed prison and fear-based egoic belief systems, you become yourself again. You become free. You're free. You have released yourself. It's beautiful. All right. And maybe the Lion's Gate, August 8th, 2020, has allowed someone to really, really see themselves for what they truly are, the value that they bring to others and for themselves to be free and be happy. We're given this happiness from birth, right here. It is given to us as a gift, as every breath that we take. Why would we not want to do that? So we've chosen, if you can see with the 2 cards, we've chosen to get out from the dark, negative talks. What we've learned, we're taking, but we're not letting it bind us to anyone or anything, especially not toxicity. We've gotten very clear with where we're headed, where we're going, and we're now childlike again. A rebirth means the innocence of childhood when we came here. And we also realized the sacredness of this. The sacredness of innocent joy, happiness, and bliss. We understand it. We do. It balances us. We don't necessarily kick the darkness out, because you can't, but you've become the light. That's what that means. And of course, you can see here, the red cloak again now depicts that she took herself, she literally took herself out of this self-imposed feeling of I can't get out to I'm out and I'm sitting on my throne with, by the way, the crown that has been so kindly given by God. And the sword. Hello. That's beautifully depicts what the message is. Beautiful. So this could be clearly a Libra, Leo, Libra, and Capricorn here. And any other sign of the zodiac. Could be all the air signs. It doesn't matter. All right? This is about freeing yourself from the darkness into the light and being rewarded for all the lessons that you've learned and taking that crown and being proud of how far you've come. Success. Success in self is probably the highest form of love that you can give yourself, is to be back to an innocent sacredness of life. I mean, truly, truly amazing. I can't even, let's focus again, because that really, yeah. We know that we had to fight off those inner demons. We had to see what they were there to teach us. And that's exactly what you've done. You now see the lessons for what they are. Plus, anyone that comes, after you have realized your worth and your lightness and your truth and been reborn through the sacredness of the universe, God, this doesn't affect you anymore. And that's what that's saying. They can come at you. They can try. And they may still try, but it doesn't matter. Because you hold your own truth and light within you. There it is. Your abundant happiness, even though those people are behind there, right? They're looking. It's all of these people. They're looking at how happy and how you have achieved and attained this clarity, this journey that you have been on. People want to free themselves. They want to know how did someone or many do it? How did this person get out of their own way? How did they walk through the darkness? Because they became the light. And how do you do that? Well, you have to take clear action and do the work. You have to do the work. I always say that because it's true. No one can show you the sacredness of life. You must walk your own path. You must see this for what it is and see see those who are struggling. You know, you find compassion for those who are not on the same, at the same part of your journey back home, and I'm not talking death back home. I'm talking we die every day, every minute, with every breath. That's why we have life is the present. So now we have received this present back again. Do you see? The present came back to us. God handed us this present because we did the work. We took ourselves through the valley of death right here. It's not that you don't need the darkness, because you do. You need the darkness in order to see the light. We need the darkness to see the moon. We need to know what is good for us and what isn't, to know what is sacred. We need to know how people try to manipulate and coerce you into misleading you and things of that nature in order to see the truth of how people work. It's like they're trying really hard, but they can't touch this. I'm just saying right now, no one can touch this person. There's no one that can touch your happiness once you have spoken your truth, that you are going to remain happy, and that, come at me, hit me with your best shot, right? It's not going to happen. You can look all you want, right? Look but don't touch, right? Because you can't. There's just too much light now. The light supersedes. The light supersedes, and now the darkness has to follow the light. And that's the key, is to learn your lessons as the wheel turns. This could be the Lion's Gate. The opening of that maybe opened many people's eyes to understanding what their truth is and how they have to do their work. Everyone has to do their work. This is a school, right? So someone has been granted a new life, a balanced life, a happy life, knowing that this life is sacred. And it is important for all to know, because that's what the universe is saying. No one is exempt from being able to follow this path. Everyone is going to the same destination. Just not, someone takes a left turn and others take a right turn. You know what I'm saying? And then we have, God's giving you another gift, a gift of beautiful creativity, saying, okay, now let's get clear about how we're going to move forward, right? Moving forward. This is now movement. How are you going to take what you have attained, what you have achieved, what you have learned, and move it into a new direction and a new path for your life? 2 aces in the reading. The achievements that one now is going to, it's going to be like Midas touch. It's going to be like the Midas touch. It is. Once this wheel starts in motion, like really getting there to change everything changes. The wheel's in motion for a new, beautiful beginning. Look at that. This could be a new creative beginning. Maybe this is a thought, an idea that has come to you that you're going to start out. Some of you are going back to school, getting more. Be very clear about what it is that you want and how you speak to others. There is a level of truth in your own life, and I'm talking just you with you. Speak your truth and follow the guidance that you have been given by the Lord. I'm serious. Here is This is a new project, a new beginning, going back to school, getting more insight and knowledge, learning. This is all about learning where you are going to go, where you're going. But you do know that this is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, sitting on the throne saying, okay, I now understand the giving and receiving. I have received the truth. It has balanced me out with justice. I have learned. I'm sitting on the throne with the crown, and not in a way that does anything else but humble me. This is humbling because you're offering. What now? How can I help others? This is how can I give? The right hand is giving. The left hand is receiving. God gave this Queen of Swords. This is the actual sword. This is their truth. This is congratulations. You have graduated from one paradigm of consciousness. You have become whole and back to innocence. The innocence of, and the beauty of the innocence, actually, which has balanced out the masculine and feminine. She's still holding, right? It has balanced her out. It has given and will give stability, clarity. This is a spiritual ascension of one paradigm, one part of this journey. She has succeeded. The divine feminine has succeeded, or masculine. No one can touch her because she's not even looking. It doesn't faze her because it can't. Not when you've seen the light like that. The light, people can watch. People are watching from like behind the scenes, behind the curtain, right? Which is fine. Let them learn. Let people learn. You choose to walk your talk, literally. So now, a potentially new creative idea, new creative offering is going to be presented by this queen. Working on a project that is going to be given. The right hand is giving. Giving to others. Exactly. Within an 8 month, this is the 8th month, it is August, but I don't believe that. I don't believe this wand. I believe because it is starting from scratch, I think that you need to give yourself, the completion of this is going to take like 8 weeks to 8 months. The learning, right? If you're going back to school, if you're getting a degree, or if you're getting a trade certificate, sorry, I can't say it. Certification of completion of something. It's going to take another 8. I really feel it's 8 months. Seriously, I do. So you're going to work hard at it. You're going to help others. You have become this queen. This queen has become and is able to offer support and love to others through the knowledge that she's attaining, right? Through this knowledge, she helps others. That coin is knowledge. Okay? Paradigm shift. Ascension into a new paradigm shift of, let's just say, 3D to 4D, 4D to 5D. If you don't understand what that means, all you have to do is Google it. Helping others is the way of the Lord. Seriously. Helping others. Giving to those who are needing your time, your help, your love, your compassion. People are watching. Now, I've had this for a while now as well. Spiritual ascension for many who now realize why. Because you have succeeded. Look, this is huge. Look, you've walked through the valley of death. It's not anything else but hello. You have come out of the darkness into the light. And now you're in control. This horse is the freedom that gives you. Once you get out of your own way, once the universe knows that you have achieved, that's when you receive. It's the same thing. You become empowered. You've become the emperor, which is all of the kings and queens. Let's say kings or queens, whatever. My point is, when you reach emperor status, you have achieved and attained every king and or queen of the zodiac. You've gone through the dark night of the soul. You've gone through your ascension of shadow work, ascending and taking full control now of your life, and not control that you're not in control. Let me just be very clear about this. This is spirit. You realize that after you go through this, you surrender, you give up your need. It's huge. It's a desire, a need to walk the path of your own truth. But that's following what spirit wants. You now the darkness is on the light, and the light is in control. The light is taking this person through what has happened, to a place of now a very balanced soul who has ascended. Ascended doesn't mean ascension is a paradigm shift of consciousness. Please understand that, okay? You no longer, when you're ascending from 3D, let's say, which is the materialistic world, to 4D or 5D, you want to serve others. When you're in 5D, what you do is you serve others. That's your purpose. What is your purpose? Everyone has one. The purpose of all, overall, is to serve. Now, by definition of what that means, that's on you. And your whatever you believe in, your universe, your God, your whatever, the energy of love. That's what drives us, the energy of love. And that's how you become master of your world, yet you surrender by giving. You surrender the need to know what tomorrow will bring. Because when you're in 5D, you don't ask those questions any longer. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. This is a beautiful reading for the week. Again, I thank you for your understanding and your continued support. I hope that this reading, and pray that this reading reaches all of those who have attained a rebirth of innocence and sacred knowledge to offer to those who are still on the 3D fearful, fear-based mentality. We'll take a Whispers of card. One whisper of love, sorry, card. That's what I meant. Let's focus. Be in the present and dream of the future. Being in the present is the present of life. Live every moment in the present moment. And when you go to your dream state, you will see there resides your reality and your truth. Because that too is the present moment. Simultaneously, living in the present moment and dreams of the future is your sense of growing your soul. It's like you, in your dreams, you can see a direction. You receive knowledge. You receive what you need, healing, whatever it is. You receive that in dream state because that too is your present reality. It's a 4, as within and without. Both are the same. Please understand that if you can. Be authentic to who you are. Congratulations. For those of you who have attained a level of authenticity and who remain authentic to your true self, congratulations. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Let's ask the angels and archangels, ascended masters, for one card to close up this beautiful reading for the week of the 10th of August, 2020. This is happening. This reading has happened and is being given as a message out to all for those not only who have attained this and gone through like their dark night of the soul or what have you, and people who are still going through it, and the ones that are authentic are the ones that will remain. In terms of remain solid and not be in fear mode and not listen to too much of that outside external, and only listen and discern for your own self what holds true in your heart. That's how you've ascended. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Yes, of course. And thank you. Not saying of course, I digress. Not of course. Humbly and graciously, thank you. Remember that only love is real and miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Without question, we are being guided. We are, those who need it are guided. And if you are in this ascension mode and you have done your work, then you are going to help others and show them the way. And I'm not saying that you're going to just lead by example. That's all. Divine director comes in to say divine intervention is occurring, which we know, right? This is occurring across the board. Everyone is going through this. Know that you're being guided, and happiness is your purpose, which is what we spoke about in the beginning with the sun. We came into this world with the miracle of and the blessings that are bestowed upon us. This is sacred, innocent love. Happiness, true happiness. That's how we come here, right? And then as life unfolds, it unfolds in a way that others try to put their belief systems on you. Society puts their belief systems on you. And then you get confused, and then you go into fear, and then you go into the darkness. And then when you come out of the darkness, you balance out the yin and the yang completely so that you can continue your journey. It doesn't stop there. Then the next phase starts, which is that Page of Pentacles. You have work to do. We always have work to do. Do not rest on the ideology that you have. You know, it's not like you should not be proud of what you have achieved. If you have ascended to a new level of understanding, you know that that is just like the start of your journey. Like this, when you've achieved a higher level of consciousness, that's the beginning of your next part of your chapter, right? We turn the page. Okay. Have a great week, and thank you again. And be blessed, and be safe, and be at peace.